up here, of course, from Team Liquid, the blue Protoss. Let's see if he can come back. As, of course, Liquid HerO talking to himself on screen.
Is he in this game? Okay, awesome. Yeah. I wasn't seeing him build his next probe. I got scared. Of course, in the bottom right, there's the man himself who's currently leading the series 1-0. It is ForGG.
Super solid first game here by ForGG. Does he have enough to change things around, or does he play out the same again? Hello, audience. You can't hear us, though. Not you two, anyway.
But I know some of you can. Can you wave to us if you can hear us? It just makes me feel at home. Maybe there's a delay.
Maybe. No. Maybe they don't want to.
No one can hear us. We're alone up here, the Apollo.
All right, so game number 2, Whirlwind, ForGG and HerO. ForGG having a pretty decent run in WCS EU. A very decent run. Was eventually toppled by Stefano in the semi-finals. HerO aced WCS America. He did drop a couple of maps, but he's the winner. He is Captain America, playing in Korea today. I really didn't expect ForGG to come out like that in game number 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of these unusual things about ForGG where a lot of times these timing attacks look like the most brilliant thing you've ever seen, and the other half of the time they look like the absolute dumbest, most poorly planned attack. There's a lot of variance and a lot of randomness in how the games end up panning out for ForGG. Now, this looks like a weird, funky timing that we're seeing out of HerO, but it is intentional. He's going to throw down the gateway, immediately follow up with the Nexus, and everything will be timed out so that way, right when the gateway finishes, you'll have enough for the cybernetics core and whatnot.
Overall, HerO's win percentage against Terran has dropped a little bit in Heart of the Swarm compared to Wings Liberty. It was up to about 61% in Wings Liberty, which is pretty good. In Heart of the Swarm, though, it is down to 52%. Wow, ForGG, on the other hand. What's wrong?
No, I was wowing at the drop.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, ForGG on the other hand.
I responded positively to what you said. You're like, whoa. Oh, don't.
Can I hit you with ForGGs?
Lay it on me.
It was 54% in Wings Liberty, but it has gone up to 65, sorry.
You know,
starting to spike up.
Keeping over a 60% win rate is a substantial number, because when you think about the fact that these players are playing best of X's, the individual win percentage, the difference between a 55 and a 65, might seem like a minute difference, but the instant it becomes a best of 3, I mean, I was looking at some just general data. If you have like a 65% win rate in a regular match, your win rate in a best of 5 becomes 85%.
Wow.
I mean, it's these sorts of numbers that you start to understand why people can have that level of consistency.
Luckily for HerO, he did manage to scout south side, not to the west, so he was able to get in there before Marines are pumping out, so he saw the command center first and also the addition of the couple of barracks there. So he knows what he's playing against. He's got an earlier Nexus for his own, but ForGG hasn't scouted. He's got no idea. Oh, actually, sorry, I take that back. He has just got an SCV into the main base of HerO, just about. There it is.
And there's the Stalker correspondingly popping out. This is one of these situations where I really want to see, I really want to see the Stargate go down. I mean, this, I think, is the perfect thing to do in this spot. Because when you see your opponent go for command center first, 99% of the time, going to be the 3 barracks follow-up, or some number more of barracks follow-up. Not going to be factory, not going to be any of those Hellion mine type things. This means that the Oracle definitely is going to have a lot of utility early on.
So HerO's going to try and get in there with this Oracle, and to be honest, is ForGG going to scan, and is he going to scan there? Probably not. Is he going to build in a turret in the main base? You know, again, probably not. That wasn't a part of his build last time. Why would he just randomly include it this time? So this could be pretty devastating for ForGG if the Oracle is able to get in to the mineral line and pull some of these SCV lives away.
Well, I mean, given how much people have seen of typical Wings of Liberty, Terran vs. Protoss, everything from ForGG is going to be pretty expected. Engineering Bay and Factory are going to pop down at about the same time, and then Medevacs and etc. But what we're seeing out of HerO, rather unusual early Nexus, but we also saw both his gases go down at 545. In all the other games we've looked at today with Protoss, it has been closer to 715. This means that there's going to be the ability to get earlier forges, earlier robos, earlier all sorts of good stuff with gas. So HerO, his strength is really in his versatility in these sorts of situations, and we see the second Oracle getting ready to pop out. There's the 2 Stalkers getting ready to harass that side. I think he might just go Stalker pressure at the front with Oracles.
Does he have enough to break that down with just 1 Oracle at this point? He's heading towards the main base. There's only 2 Marines there.
He's going to annihilate those immediately.
Yeah, he's going straight for the SUV line, just completely ignoring those two Marines. And, well, SUVs are going to die. How many are going to die?
There it is.
Though?
Oh, no, ForGG thought it was a hallucination. A great play from HerO based upon his hallucinated Oracle in Game 1.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point there. And SUVs have gone down. This has got a couple of kills already. Another Marine's going to fall. Remember, there's a second Oracle behind this. The Robo has come down too. And HerO manages to pick off a few SUVs and takes a supply lead in this game by 9.
Wow. Now, there are 3 Stalkers getting morphed into the front. This is a very, very risky, very dangerous play. Oh my god, the natural expansion that's about to die. Ah!
Well, is he going to get out with it? He's a little bit stuck. So HerO's in trouble. The second Oracle is going to fall down. He may be able to bring some... Oh! He puts down Revelation onto the natural before he does fall. But so far, so good from HerO. He does have the robotic spray and double forges coming in. That's that extra earlier gas being put to use here. 3 sentries getting warped in, the Robo Bay coming down as well. Lots of options through all this gas. But do you think he's done sufficient enough damage? Well, oh, look at that, a 62 supply block for ForGG. Having put a bit of pressure on with these Oracles, forced a mistake out too.
You know, I feel like HerO should not have warped in those 3 Stalkers at the natural expansion. I think that was a little bit too greedy. These sorts of pressures are nice. Looks like the mines that have been constructed. Ooh, a little bit of a misstep there by HerO. I think those, yeah, I just think it delayed the upgrades too much.
All right, well, 1-1 is coming down eventually. 3 sentries, 3 Zealots at home, 5 Stalkers out in the map, but a drop's coming in. I think there's a couple of mines loaded into that. There is an Observer, 2 Observers on the natural, so HerO's not in the worst position while he's trying to get over to his Colossus. As this drop heads its way to the natural here, where is the Observer going to go, though? Still there.
Well, it looks like he's going straight for the Twilight Council and the 3rd base. Pretty expectable in this position. There's the Mothership Core. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! As good an answer as he could have done in that position, but second would have... Oh, HerO, what's happening? HerO's lack of focus completely catching me off guard. I've never seen HerO botch these sorts of defenses in this way.
Yeah, I mean, he's been able to clear it up, but he has taken quite a lot of damage, especially more so than what we saw earlier by the Oracles. Now there's an attack coming in. Oh
no! Oh, the Stalkers! The Stalkers in the worst position!
Oh,
HerO! No!
ForGG, what is he doing in this game? The Photon Overcharge comes down as well as Time Warp. A Colossus pops out last minute, but he can easily pick up and swing around to the left-hand side.
This is just a shocking crumble from HerO. Never makes these types of mistakes in other tournament situations, but here is making multiple surprising mistakes back to back to back to back to back. Does manage to pick off a Widow Mine before it does another detonation, but loses 1 Stalker, might lose a second one here. And it's only a matter of time before ForGG scouts that expansion, and it doesn't get canceled.
All right, well, he's going to drop onto, he's going to pick it up. It's now or never for the Team Liquid Superstar to pull out his ace card here, because the Nexus is going to fall. He's going to try and keep it alive. Oh, it's going to be close.
He's going to do his best. He's going to try to bring that Colossus up, but...
No, it's surely he's going to fall, and it does go down, and ForGG takes another step in the right direction to a 2-0 victory at this point. HerO is feeling the pressure. He's supply blocked here. He's got no pylon on the way, or he just has now. His pylon coming down, another one.
Wow, well, see, this is the rough situation we're going to see ForGG exploit very, very well. 2-2 can be the next follow-up step for ForGG. Completely reasonable follow-up step. But we're also going to be seeing, out of that armory, we're going to be seeing a lot of Hellbats get produced. It's a great way to deal with the possibility of just a Speed Zealot Colossus all-in. A lot of barracks being added on. I would not be surprised to see the big flood of tech labs. I mean, HerO, I have never seen him misplay to this degree.
Yeah, 7 supply deep. I mean, 7 barracks coming down. ForGG a little bit supply blocked again at 121, with 4 supply depots coming down. So that will slow him down a little bit, allowing HerO the potential to catch up in this game. But remember, you know, ForGG didn't grab such an early 3rd base in this game, was allowed himself to do a bit of pressure, a bit of damage. Yeah, I mean, still with the lead, though, for sure.
I mean, that is true. I mean, for as much as HerO seems to be doing uncharacteristic fumbles, it's pretty traditional for the Terran to be ahead and supply and that sort of thing. Oh, what a breath of fresh air for HerO, getting the chance to have ForGG be the one that makes the mistake. And now it looks like it's going to be Storm Drops swinging in for HerO.
Let's see how much damage he can do. Not too many SCVs on the 3rd. HerO's going to need to do some damage for sure.
And
there we go. Oh, it's just Zealots.
Oh, just Zealots, okay.
Picking off a couple of the reactors, slowing down the production of ForGG. A couple more do get warped in. Oh, he's going to get that engineering bay. Nothing being researched from it, but still, he's going to have to rebuild that. He's going to try and repair it.
It's sort of an unusual exchange here to sort of sacrifice for the building that isn't doing anything at this point in time. Yeah, reminds ForGG that he should be researching out of it, so there he starts it.
HerO, you know, not too far behind here. He does have 2-2 on the way, and he has Storm. There's no Ghost whatsoever. So perfect Storms are going to be crucial.
But I mean, you look at ForGG's third command center placement. Almost all Terrans would be taking that southern expansion, but ForGG wants to attack. He's trying to align his expansion so that way he can rally straight to the Expo and then just continue to drive up. The problem is that HerO does have some counterattack pylons playing out along the bottom left side, so those could, in the future, cause some issues, but for now, I think ForGG is in completely fine shape. HerO's got to be a defensive man. HerO's
already adding on an Immortal to start to deal with this very heavy Marauder composition. He has 2 High Templar there, and 2 on that left-hand side as well, or 3, sorry. So there's quite a lot of Storm available. He's going to have to make sure he hits it. Colossus not going to be too valuable here.
Uh-oh. Here come in the critical Storms, and HerO! What is going on? Sacrifices 2 Templar, flying them directly into the main lines. 2 out of position Time Wars with no units there to exploit them. Colossus comes out, some Storms show up, but the Vikings happily gobble up all those hits, and HerO is on the ropes. 2-2 upgrades just now finishing.
Just now finishing. Is he going to have enough reinforcements to quit in 1 Storm there? He's got a lot of Zealots at the south side. Is HerO going to hold on?
Oh, it's going to be so close if HerO holds this off. Oh my god, I think HerO's actually going to be able to barely stay alive.
Yeah, look at that, 89 supply to 97. He's only got a couple of units there, and HerO manages to survive for now, but he doesn't have any probes mining on that third base.
God, what a gift.
Just now getting Thermal Lance and Colossus down. There's going to be another wave from ForGG as soon as that 2-2 completes, especially with that +1 armor.
He only has 1 barracks with a reactor. Everything else is Tech Lab. He is making 6 of those Marauders at a time.
Well, these Zealots with charge are going to be quite good against that, but there are quite a lot of Hellbats. It's mostly Hellbat Marauder. Of course, Immortal's quite good in this situation, but HerO is switching over to Colossus with Thermal Lance about to complete. 3 High Templar there, as he whoops in 4 more. Is HerO going for this attack?
I think he's just going to dart a little bit and then guys in, similar to what we saw Alicia do to MVP.
Alright, well, let's have a look. There's not too many units there, and ForGG's going to move down to have a look. HerO's got to be careful.
Uh-oh. One of the Templar falls. Zealots primarily eat the Storm.
Counterattack coming in as HerO manages to escape with those units. 4 Zealots make their way to the natural here. So ForGG's going to have to deal with this, and they're going to get a lot of SCVs.
Well, looks like ForGG has decided not to do anything quite yet. Leaves the SCVs just mining. Doesn't move them too much. Supplies very even, but I mean, ForGG is getting such a beefy mix. I mean, there's not even an attempt to get Ghost at any point. It's just pure Marauder Hellbat.
Yeah, it's just a single Colossus at the moment. Another one's coming down. The pylons have been found, though, so no more counterattacks available for HerO as ForGG starts to clean these up. HerO starting, I mean, no, he didn't. Okay, there it is. 3-3 on the way, or just about +3 attack, +3 armor. Not yet, he can't quite afford it. As he Chrono boosts that +3 attack out, though. So where do you think, you know, who's winning this game? Where are we?
Well, what's going to happen is ForGG needs to do a timing push probably within the next 90 seconds. So that would be before the 21-minute mark. HerO has a couple of units positioned around some likely attack paths. The section at the right, and of course controls the middle. He needs to get a couple of good Storms, and then he'll be in comfortable shape. But HerO is stuck between a rock and a hard place. He knows that he's going to be up against a lot of Hellbats, so he's going to have to start making more of those Stalkers. Yeah. But at the same time, he wants to have the gas to be able to get that plus attack upgrade.
That's such a strong army from ForGG, enough to deal with it.
It's all going to come down to good Storms at this point. I don't think... Oh, and he loses another Templar for nothing!
Alright, well, 2 High Templar there do remain. A couple of Colossus, not too many Colossus. ForGG's going to go to the high ground. 2 High Templar.
Uh-oh. Where's the Storms? Where's the Storms? Where are the Storms? HerO! Where are they? HerO doing just shocking mistake after shocking mistake. The only reason that could have been happening is if they didn't have enough energy, but he's been having Templar morphed in everywhere for so long. The Storms dealing massive damage, but ForGG doing the push right before that 21-minute mark, and it looks like HerO is just in horrendous shape yet again.
4GG looking absolutely fantastic in this series. Game 1 was ready to get their way. HerO is in a disastrous position. Not a good start to his season finals.
Fortunately, he doesn't have to be very careful with those high Templar, given the fact that they have no Ghost coming in there, so he has some excellent Storms connecting with everything. He has 2 Templar back in the main that are at nearly full energy. If he can remember those, it might be enough. But 4GG with the rally into the main base, the 2 Templar at the back starting to make their way down, it looks like. Can they get them to the front lines?
I don't know, I don't think so. It looks like 4GG's 150 supply to 71. A Colossus comes out of nowhere, but there's enough Vikings. 4GG, what a great start to his Season 1 Grand Finals as he comes in, cleaning up the last Colossus. A couple of Storms come down here, but it's not going to be enough.
What a shocker. HerO. The absolute crumble. I mean, 4GG played an absolutely brilliant style.